I've got to say it. The Italian Stallion is a fucking damn good comedy. It's a damn good comedy. Now, after talking about the Rocky films I didn't like and the Rockies I did, could you say this is a Rocky film? No. What it is, Sylvester Stallone was down on his luck. You know, his acting today was going downhill. This was before Walker and any of his other success, and he was going downhill. And believe it or not, Sylvester Stallone was living on the streets. You could say he was a bum on the toits. He was living on the streets as a bum. Apart from I'd be shot in the face because I feel like a fucking bum. But yeah, he was living on the streets and he was down on his luck. Long but old, some guy who did porn, soft porn, asked him, did he want to make some easy money? Now, when you're down on your luck and you're sleeping on a bus stop, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So Shy, that being Sylvester Stallone, decided, yeah, why not? Easy money. No one's ever going to see it. Why not? And he starred in a soft porno in the early 70s. Called, I think it originally was called Party at Titties. That's right. It was called Parties at Titties. Now, going into the mid 70s and through the early 70s, so I say, when he was doing other films, he probably thought Sylvester Stallone, that adult film, was Away with the Fucking Wind. Long below, when he made his bid it in 1976 with Walker, rumours got instruct. This Sylvester Stallone starred in an adult film called Party at Titties. They re-altered the name, got it the Italian Stallion, put a little bit of Rocky theme to it, and there's your soft porno, the Italian Stallion. And that's the background story of this hilarious comedy. And the reason why I'm calling it a comedy is because it's as arousing as me having a fart in the wind. It really is. It's just soft porn. At the end of the day, right, you get a start off with Shy, he's running in the snow with flares on. This really is Chinsworthy. This is a bit where I'm doing this, where I'm watching the Italian Stallion. This is me. Where I'm watching it because it's embarrassing as his side running about and falling on his ass. And you've got this Rocky theme, it's sort of like a Rocky theme where it goes dive with me to the real world sea. I'm not doing the rest, but that's basically the song, and the song basically literally bonks your brain. No man, it's a porno. The fucking song literally bonks your fucking brain because it goes on and on all the way through the fucking film. All the way through the film. Now you've got Psy, that's the Italian Stallion, which he altered the name. As I said, it originally was called the Party at Titties. You get tits, you get bust, but it's soft porn. Now, at the time, there was rumours that did he do an harder version of this? Because in the porn movie business, you make a soft version and they make an hardcore version. Now, there was an hardcore version out there, but long behold, it wasn't Psy. They actually used a body double in the, the hardcore scenes, but in a nicer word. But it's laughable. It really is laughable. There's a scene in it, right, where he gets a woman, but it's not fisters. You don't go battering her and all this, but you see him pretending to rip a woman, and it's sort of like this, and the woman going, oh, so it's more like she's fucking enjoying it. Now, there's a scene in it where he's bonking a woman and, Shy's going, oh, and I'm expecting him. I am fucking expecting him to shout out, Adrian, I did it for you, Adrian. Slide back now so I can put some Rocky in you. And it's so laughable. Even the dude's got a big fucking bus on her. She looks like fucking Adrian. I swear she looks like fucking Adrian from the Rocky films, Sam the Sandlers. But it's not her, but it does look like her. I'm expecting to say, oh, Rocky, you're my hero. But it's so laughable. There's a scene in it with Shy anyway, right? He's going gambling. I'm not going to go too much on the story because there's not really a story to it. It's just fucking porn. It's soft porn. He's going gambling with his mates, and he's got really dodgy 70s souls on. It's proper 70s. And obviously he uses DOS because he went gambling like a dick. And he hits, I think he hits a mirror actually, and he cuts his hand. And the dude does this. Dead sets on her. I'm doing a shit job. And she licks the fucking blood. And I'm thinking, is he a fucking vampire? Is he a vampire? Is this vampire porn or something? Rocky versus the vampire woman. But it's a good comedy. It really is a good comedy. The Italian Stallion is hilarious. It is a comedy worth watching. Now, you've got a scene in it where they're all butt naked, they're having an orgy, nothing really kinky, it's soft porn, it's tits and bums and a bit of bus if you look at. And there's a scene in it where Sylvester Stallone is butt naked with all these other soft porn stars, and they look like they're doing fucking Ringa Ringa Roses. They do. They look like they're doing Ringa Ringa Roses, and they're doing this weird sort of frigging dance like this. I mean, I know it wasn't that long after the hippie revolution, but shy, really, you're not a hippie, mate. You're not a fucking hippie. And he's doing his fucking dance, but naked. And then there's a scene in it. I swear, there's a fucking scene in it where the cameraman is there staring at the teeth. And thinking to myself, did this cameraman used to be a dentist or something? Has he got a fetish for teeth? Is there any staring at all the teeth? And I'm thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is the fucking cameraman a fucking... Did he used to be a dentist or something? Has he got a fetish for teeth? And he's fucking dorping at the teeth. You've got this dirt, right? I won't be racist, you know, it's a different colour than us, right? That's a nicer word. But she's doing this weird fucking dance like this. And I'm thinking, what the fucking hell is he smoking? The 70s tolls, I'm going to be honest, the 70s tolls, oh God, is this the shit people were in the 1970s? Honest, it's just the shit they were. This is me when I'm watching the Italian Stallion. It is Chinsworthy. It is fucking Chinsworthy. I can't give it points. It's soft porn. And yeah, I got it. But I only got it as a laugh. Honest, it's nothing to do that over. It was a laugh. I just want to see Shine doing something different. And it's definitely different. It's a comedy. I swear the Italian Stallion is a comedy. It was soft porn, again, what Sylvester Stallone did when he was down on his luck. And long behold, he was getting the success. He was doing a few films, not popular, but doing them. And then when he had the success of Walker, that's when it got out that he did porn. So I decided, yeah, I'm going to test in, I'm going to make some money on it. And he used his name. And he also said that he was just down on his luck, and it said on the trailer to this comedy, he was down on his luck, and he was either that or rob a bank. So he did a soft porno. That's what he did. It was soft. But it was so soft, it's laughable. It is laughable. You know what I mean? The bonking in it is... And it's laughable. You're laughing your ass off. Benjamin Shire's bonking. And it looks like he's having a fucking heart attack. And the bonking is hilarious. The scene where they stick butt naked and they're doing Ringa Ringa Roses or doing some weird big acid dance is laughable. It's a comedy. And if you want to see a good comedy with Sylvester Stallone in it, just watch the Italian Stallion. The Italian Stallion is a damn good, hilarious comedy. Even if you're not into adult films and you're not into porn, just put on the Italian Stallion. It is a fucking laugh. Into then, I'm not doing it any parts. I'm not going to rant on it. It's just a good comedy. See you later.